Can we figure out what this alien is trying to tell us? Animal Crossing has its own language, animalese. We all know it, we all see it. These adorable villagers need a voice, and this was the voice they were given. From the outside, it sounds like complete gibberish, but in reality, animalese is sped up letter pronunciations. You know, when you're like typing a letter, especially in the GameCube, and it's like B, C. It's that's what it is. Which is why animalese sounds different between the different languages. Pitch and tone are also adjusted between different cultures to simulate the rhythm of the different languages. If you were to hear someone speaking in another room without being able to accurately understand what they're saying, you'd probably be able to tell if they were speaking your native language or not. And this is exactly what the developers did with animalese. Throughout the games, the in-game language changed up a little bit, sometimes to conform to game size issues, like with Wild World, where animalese was completely overhauled, most likely because of the limitations of the DS. New Horizons animalese is most similar to the original Animal Crossing sounds, where if you pay attention, you can hear somewhat real words being spoken to you. The animals aren't the only place where you hear characters speaking. You can also hear it on the television. The TV switches through different shows and commercials, so you can pop a squat in front of the screen and pretend entertained for hours. There's even a schedule that the TV follows, so you'll always know what's on. The program I'm interested in is the alien that shows up every Saturday morning at 3:33 a.m. It appears, approaches the camera, and speaks. But what does it say? I assume the language on the TV was either a random jumbled mess or a jumbled mess of animalese. But if animalese is letter pronunciations, then there's probably a chance of figuring out what everyone was saying, right? So I went to my local Animal Crossing random knowledge expert, Wilbo's World, to ask if he's ever heard of anyone decoding the alien. And what he sent me was something I never expected to receive. A video by Komugi Neko about the language people speak in the television programs. Turns out, the shows can be translated. And it's not as hard as I thought it would be. The people aren't speaking animalese, which makes sense because they're people and not animals. They're speaking a sped up, slightly muffled Japanese. As a native Japanese speaker, Komugi Neko was able to translate exactly what they were saying by slowing down the audio to half speed and using context clues to guess parts of the conversation that they weren't able to clearly make out. Some of these conversations are actually really cute. I'll link to the video if you want to get more insight on what they're saying and how they were able to be translated. In my head, this video solidifies the fact that the alien can be decoded. It's gotta be as easy as slowing down to half speed and translating, right? Animal Crossing is a pain in the butt to localize. There's a ton of dialogue and cultural differences between the different regional games and past installments that there's no way the developers spent time to translate the voice acting in each of the TV programs. The original Animal Crossing on GameCube originally wasn't supposed to be released outside of Japan, it was just supposed to be stuck on the N64 as the Wotsu no Mori, but in the end they decided to translate it, and now New Horizons has sold 40 million copies. But since they didn't translate any of the other TV programs, this solidifies the fact that the alien has to be speaking Japanese, like the rest of the people, right? This has gotta be easy, let me just plop this into Premiere Pro, reduce the speed, and... well, crap. That alien really knew how to audio engineer. I know almost no Japanese, but I've watched enough anime to know that whatever Mr. Alien is saying is nearly impossible to distinguish as a language with how it sounds. There's gotta be a way to undo the audio engineering to make the Japanese, if it is Japanese, really shine. As someone who has no idea what the hell I'm doing, I couldn't figure it out. I spent a couple hours placing random audio effects in the timeline and messing with every possible option to try to get something going. Boost the bass, change the frequency, something to make the voice acting appear out of thin air. But I couldn't do it. So I took what I had and sent it out to see if any people fluent in Japanese could decipher what the alien is trying to tell us. And they said they couldn't understand any of it, and are convinced that it's probably not Japanese. When I listen to it, the language seems like it has similar inflections to Japanese, but it's also at half speed, so it's kind of really hard to pinpoint whether or not it does. Part of me wants to listen to the nice friends who tried to help, and the other part of me wants them to be completely wrong, and this alien is indeed speaking some kind of broken form of Japanese. There's no chance that this message is not important. What if he's talking about a secret in the game? What if there's some cool cheat code that we have to put in and no one's figured it out since the alien debuted in New Leaf? What if he's giving us hints to the next Animal Crossing game? What if there's a new update to New Horizons hidden in the audio file? Whatever it's trying to tell us, I'm never going to be able to figure it out alone, which is why I'm doing this video. We've all seen those video game sleuths doing crazy things with the audio and finding secret messages that developers have hidden just waiting to be discovered. Is this one of those times? Or did they make the alien literally say gibberish because why would an alien know how to speak Japanese? I need your help. I'm determined to find out what he's saying, but I suck, and I'm hoping someone out there sucks less. Spread the word, find clues, ask your grandma, anything and everything can help. I've added a Google Drive link in the description with the entire minute-long alien message, as well as one that's been slowed down to half speed. Feel free to take the clip and do what you can with it. Is he speaking real words? Or is it complete gibberish? Will this alien's message always be a mystery? Join me on this alien adventure. If you find anything at all, tweet at me, email me, get my attention. I want all the theories, all the clues, anything you find. And if you know someone who's fluent in Japanese or is really good at audio engineering, maybe slip this video into their life. Together, we have to be able to figure out what he's trying to tell us. Maybe, just maybe, we'll save the world. The Animal Crossing world. Or maybe Earth. Yeah, you never know.